Hey guys, this is Irene Gonzalez coming to you today as the Fit Flexitarian, and I wanted to talk to you about my fitness diary. So basically what's been going on, this week I've just been keeping with doing what I've been doing for the past few weeks. So basically that's included, walking a little bit more each day, and it's been really good. I spent a lot of time walking this past weekend, just like a little bit on a trip out of town, and just I've been taking mostly lunchtime walks. If you watched my last episode, I actually took you on one of my lunchtime walks, and it's just been good to kind of run errands or do whatever, even if it's just to get out of the office to walk for 20 minutes a day. It's been really nice, because the statistics prove that if you just walk a little bit every day, that's what really counts. But what I actually really wanted to talk to you about, besides the thing that I incorporated last week, which is meditating in the shower, that I found really grounds me and kind of helps me start my day well. I've also found that this week that's regular stretching throughout the day feels really good. I didn't really realize how tight my body can be, and it's just been really nice to kind of get out there and get a little bit moving. What I've been doing is I've actually been stretching a few times a day, usually when I wake up, and then I will stretch throughout the day. I work at a desk, so any kind of movement that I can get besides my lunchtime walks has been really nice. It just makes you feel good, and I think that it's important to kind of start my body moving as I'm working up to getting more regular exercise. So I just wanted to give you a few quick tips on how to incorporate stretching throughout the day. So basically, I've read up on stretching, and we all know it's good, and there's lots of different techniques and lots of tips out there, but I found that the easiest way to remember what you should be stretching is kind of to go from head to toe. So when I get up, I just try to think, for example, right now I'm sitting on a chair just like I would be sitting at work. So, what I do is first I kind of move my head from side to side, stretching my neck a little bit. I'll go around, and I can tell when I go back here, I feel a little bit of tension. So, I do my neck. Then I concentrate on my shoulders. So you just kind of roll them back, and it's the same kind of stuff that you've probably been doing for ages. You might remember it from like stretching in school, just that kind of exercise or anything. But you just do that for a minute, and you feel, you feel much better. Like you feel your shoulders and your muscles loosening up. I like to stretch my arms because I do work typing all day. So, I kind of raise them up, and then just go to the side, and to the other side. And that kind of exercise really helps. If you can, just kind of cross them. And I'm doing this really quickly just to kind of demonstrate, but it really helps if you just do those movements just a few times throughout the day whenever you feel sore. So again, neck, shoulders, stretch your arms up and to the sides or backwards like I did it now. Then you actually want to stretch your middle. So just to demonstrate, to stretch your middle, what I like to do is actually, whether I stand up or whether I'm sitting down, I like to really kind of stretch my spine. So you could go like this, just stretch first your sides, and you can do this also as you're stretching your arms. Or actually what I find is that my lower spine actually hurts whenever I'm, sitting down at a desk forever. So what you do there is stand up or keep sitting, and I just kind of, do a little turn. And I try to look back with your head in the other direction, basically. So you just kind of look. And this movement, you should definitely try to stay on one side for about 30 seconds and then on the other side for about 30 seconds. And that really helps, if you want to bend down or backwards, and that just helps. But I really find that the side to side is what kind of gets my spine stretched. And then all you really need to do are some leg exercises. And I think that the best stretches are to stretch your hamstring. So you kind of lift your leg, and just kind of stretch back. And you'll feel, your front muscles stretching. And that feels really good, and do it with both sides. you know, one side and then the other. Again, I'm kind of doing this quickly, but I just want to give you some examples. And actually the other one is stretching your calves. I know that when I've been, even not from walking a lot, but just from kind of like sitting, and I wear heels at my job, that I find that stretching my calves really helps. So let's see if I can actually demonstrate this gracefully. So I just kind of like try to pull, this is so lame, but I just kind of try to pull my muscle back, and you can see how not stretched I am because my knee actually can't bend. But it's like this area is where you should really be feeling it. So you just kind of pull, you know, and don't do it too hard because you don't want to hurt yourself, but you do want to get a little stretch, you know, just so that you feel it a little bit. And yeah, that's kind of the end of those exercises. But, you know, I mean, that took 5 minutes, and really it shouldn't take you more than 5-10 minutes every day. And you don't even have to do them all at the same time, you know, just do little bit by little, and you'll just kind of like loosen up and feel better. You know, I don't think that I am quite as stretched out as I even should be, but, you know, it's only been a few days that I've been doing it, but I've been kind of feeling great. You know, just doing these at my work has been tremendous help throughout the day. It just, especially my spine, you know, I have a little bit of back trouble, which I am actually seeing a chiropractor for, but I find that in between chiropractor visits, it just helps to kind of like loosen me up and just feel good. And, you know, in terms of my shoulder dislocation, because I am sensitive in my right shoulder, but I kind of try to still stretch it a little bit because I want to keep those muscles, you know, confident and working. And when I start to go back to more serious exercise, I want to be able to move loosely without kind of being too stiff, because that's really when you can get hurt if you're, you know, if you're stiff and then you end up over exercising. But if you're stretching beforehand, and it's definitely something that you should be doing if you're going to the gym or if you're working out or any kind of exercise, is stretch. But even if you're not, I mean, I'm just kind of starting out with walking right now, and I find that stretching has really made me feel much better, you know. So that's basically what I'm doing, you know. It's just some simple tips, but I think that they can really help you. You know, basically just do what I'm doing, is incorporate a little bit more walking into your day, and, you know, meditate in the shower, watch my last video for some tips on that, and then just do some stretches, and like it'll loosen up your body and it'll make you feel good, you know. And those are kind of some small basic steps, but those are the steps on your road to fitness, and that's kind of where I'm heading. And, you know, I hope you'll keep watching my fitness diary. You know, I have to kind of start doing a little bit more. You know, in the coming weeks, I'm going to try running. I'm going to try yoga in the morning. I'm going to try doing some stair climbing and just like different stuff. But I find that right now, starting out slowly, it's really making me feel good, and I'm trying to get my body to adjust to kind of more exertion. So yeah, I hope you'll tune in next week, and check out my blog, fitflexitarian.com, if you want to look at some exercises, you know, more videos on my YouTube channel or on the site itself. And I actually love recipes, and I love cooking healthy. You know, that's kind of my main passion, is cooking healthy. But, you know, if you're interested in that kind of thing too, then just go and check out some of my recipes. I actually have some really nice ones this week. I made a slow cooker orange tuna and bok choy, which I posted on Tuesday, and then Thursday I posted a recipe whose name I can't remember right now. Just kidding. I posted actually a really cheap recipe, which ended up being $1.25 per serving, which is crazy. But it was this very complete whole grain meal of quinoa, baby bella mushrooms, and pearl onions, and it was a really nice meal. So anyway, I hope you'll check it out, and tune in next week for another Fit Flexitarian Fitness Diary. Thanks for watching.